Don't stand no chance, it's hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer, the winter don't stand no chance. Hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer. Gotta watch your front and your back. Be careful who you hugging, you dab. Cause these niggas ain't your brother like that. Don't really love you like that. From the land of snakes, trying to be a great. Trusting everybody that I love, that was my mistake. Turn me cold-hearted to a savage. If you fuck me over, I ain't giving out passes. Doing big shit, we ain't doing nothing average. Hotter in the summer if you ask. It get hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer. The winter don't stand no chance. It's hotter in the summer. Went from wearing Chuck Taylor to Balenciaga. Sweaty think I'm rubbing on the genie bottom. Giving nada, saying nada, I'm just pushing products. I made my waves in the winter, now my summer hotter. Move too swift for all the lame shit. You asking for a favor, how I know we ain't the same, bitch. Watch how I in and out lane switch. They trying to earn cheese off a K, but they ain't switch. Hotter in the summer. The winter don't stand no chance. It's hotter in the summer.
When I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Tempo's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Earth Mac, the mad scientist.
And it's your boy Boogie Blendz. Another week, Nerd Talk Live. What's up, everybody?
That's right, man. Listen, sorry
it's
for
been a week.
Say what now?
I said it's been a week, ain't it,
bro? It's been a week. It's been a weekend. It's been all kinds of things, my boy. Whew, man, we had a blazing ass conversation, like. Before the show started, and then we started the show promptly at 7, like we always do. And for some reason, the StreamYard and the YouTube link wasn't working, and so we were live, but the YouTube wasn't live. It's still showing.
Show you guys that we were live.
Yeah, show you guys that we weren't. So we was like, nah, we're gonna bring in a new link, and we're gonna come in, man. So. We got a jam-packed. Welcome. We got a jam-packed show for you guys today, man. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button and a notification bell, man, because you know the more likes we get, the more traffic that we get, and the more content, better content that we can give to you, and the more we can do for you guys. And also, do not forget to join our Discord, man. Discord is popping. I do drop, hot news in there as far as pro wrestling or comic books or new comic books that comes out, or we can actually have discussions in that Discord channel as well.
And Boogie, for you members that are in the Discord, don't forget to promote it. Get it out to your friends, have them see it, get it out in their face so they can enjoy what we got going on over here too. We got a lot of good content for you guys, and we just want to get it out there. So share. That's
right. And also, as you know, this month is magazine month. So Orange Phoenix Magazine will be released this month of August because it comes out every other month of the year, man. To get staff a little bit of break time. And there's been a lot of cons that were going on in between time. And a lot of things that's been going on, a lot of movies and stuff like that. Because today, we're going to give you our spoiler a spoiler-free review of Deadpool and Wolverine first. Okay, first. We're going to give you that one first, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to talk about Robert Downey Jr. being Dr. Doom, because that was the biggest news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con. And then we're going to jump into our spoiler-filled Deadpool and Wolverine review. And then we're going to give you our personal top 10 Dreamcast games of all time, because that's some of our Discord members, that's some of our Geek Corner members' favorite segment of this show, honestly. But
it might be one of mine also, to be real.
Yeah. And shout out to the new subscribers on YouTube. And sometimes YouTube don't tell me who the new subscribers are. Like it'll tell you new subscriber, this person, and then you see your subscriber count jump up, right? And then you don't see who actually subscribed, who the new subscribers are. And that's crazy, because I actually want to acknowledge, some of these individuals here.
Walk them into the community.
Yeah. And the ones that I did see, Mad Vision, shout out to you. Appreciate you for joining the Geek Corner crew. Ellis Durrell, he commented, he said, I like your breakdown here. You have a new sub. So that's also a new sub here. Mitch Carlo, shout out to Mitch Carlo. Cease Gunther, shout out to Cease Gunther. And and there are actually a few others, because we almost at the 260 range at this point.
Much love.
Yeah, last week we did a comic book declassified all week last week, and people seem to like that. And I was asking for feedback, and they're like, yeah, we want more of that. So I'm going to continue to do that. So there's going to be some moving and shaking going on with this channel as far as what we're going to cover, man. But bro,
love to see it. Yes.
You know about this madness today, right? Like this selective outrage we got going on right now, man. Yes. As far as the Olympics is concerned, because apparently this young lady that 46 seconds into the fight, she said no mas. She's like,
She got hit with the 1-2. She got hit with the dum-dums and said,
nope.
Nope.
Nope. She said, nah. I don't want no more. I don't want no more.
If you did see it, she did. She was like, no.
Nah, throw in the towel. She did what Rocky should have done in Rocky 4. That's basically what happened. I still never forgive Rocky for not throwing in that towel for Apollo Creed, man. He would have still been with him.
Man. Never forget that, man.
Dang, man. But check it. So it wasn't what happened in the ring. It's like after this whole thing cleared up, people are accusing this the other boxer, Imane Keller, for being an actual male, competing in a female boxing ring. And the country she's from, it is illegal to transition. So that can't happen. Also, point number 2, she's a natural born female. Say it again.
Was it Bosnian or
I think Algerian.
Algerian,
yeah. So point number 2 is she's a natural born female. So there's that. Also, point number 3, which you can round it up to number 1, she has lost a many of fights. And
she didn't have a perfect record.
No. And for what I understand, last time she was in the Olympics, she didn't win a single medal in boxing.
She got drugged from the beginning. So people saying, oh yeah, well, she got an XY chromosome and it's unfair. I'm like, it's unfair to her because she getting her ass worked out here, bro. I mean, now this is preliminaries and obviously is that, but if she was undefeated the whole entire time, I see the argument here. I see that, right? But from what I read, she was like 9-5, which means she's lost a considerable amount of fights here against other women. So, and I was talking to someone about it, and I was like, well, do you watch Olympic boxing? I said, I got a question. Do you watch Olympic boxing at all? Did you watch it this year? No. Mm-hmm. Why are you mad for something you're not interested in? Exactly. That's usually what it is. Because they don't like to hear themselves be dumb out loud. And it's crazy because you really what you want to do is you want to advance the conversation, right? Like you want to bring, and like I know for me, like whenever I'm having conversations, I like to put the shoe on the other foot, and I do. I spend some time in the thought process of. Sorry, I was probably a little far from the mic, but I spend time in the thought process that's different from my own on purpose, you know, and because I want to understand. And it is hard for me in this instance. You know what I'm saying? Remember The Incredibles. Got to keep it close to not racist Spencer. Yeah.
You. Oh, this is hilarious.
She is brolic.
Man, but yeah, man. But other than that, man, we had it also over the course of the weekend. Deadpool and Wolverine came out, man. Like I saw it premiere. I wouldn't say premiere night. I did see it. Let me see. Friday night. Friday. Did see it Friday. So
what did we say? We saw it on Saturday.
Okay. Y'all saw it on Saturday. So this right here is a spoiler-free review of Deadpool and Wolverine. So to the listeners, you know, that's listening to this particular segment of Deadpool and Wolverine review, do not put in spoilers in the comments. Do not do that, because this is spoiler free, man. We just giving you our take on our experience with the movie.
We'll give you a better version later.
We break this thing down to the nooks and crannies like later on in the show. So, so my man. So how did you feel about Deadpool and Wolverine, man? And you know, I get your thoughts on that.
So I will say that initially I didn't give it that high of a rating, right? And I'll explain myself. However, I've given some thought, and I'm going to elevate it. If I have to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it an 8.5. I'll give it an 8.5. Because before, what I told you before, what, 6.5, 7?
Yeah, you said about 6 or 7. There you said 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5 because you made a valid point.
Yeah,
the Deadpool movies have never been really have a whole bunch of depth to them. They've never been super in-depth storylines and character progression, because that was one reason why I had marked it down to begin with. Because I was like, bro, first of all, let me say the movie's hilarious. It's hysterical. Front to back had me cracking up. It's hilarious, right? But the plot was super thin. And in my mind, I'm like, this is supposed to be a catalyst to the new wave of the MCU movies, right? Because the last official MCU movie that came out was which one was it? Do you remember?
Dang it.
It might have been a year or two ago. You know what I'm saying? Like
the Marvels. I want to say it was the last one before Deadpool and Wolverine.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, that one was actually decent. That was actually.
So in my mind, I'm thinking like this is supposed to be the catalyst to the rest of the MCU, and they're talking about this
situation.
They're talking about the situation that Deadpool and Wolverine need to either come together and figure out how to make this work, or you know, just go about their ways and kind of do their own thing and meet up, because you know Wolverine has a whole different. I get so worried because I don't want to throw any spoilers out there by accident.
And I can help you. I can help you.
But okay, because Wolverine has his own thing going on, right? It's not like he knows Deadpool, and they're from different timelines.
Yeah, and that, my friends, is not a spoiler. I mean, they actually explained that because it's like, all right, not in the movie, but before the movie even came out.
Nervous.
Like,
I was so nervous. I was like, I'm gonna say the word timeline and I'm gonna fuck it up.
nah, because I mean that goes without saying though, because they said it before the movie even came out.
Yeah.
Like, listen, like the Logan that you saw in Logan, they said before the movie even came out, this ain't the same one. So it's like,
dead.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So they said that before the movie came out. So that's not a spoiler. But I will say though, I really did love this movie, man. I mean, I was hyped about this joint. And anytime Deadpool have a movie, it's not like super deep, and it's not supposed to be. And I gave it a 10, honestly. I mean, I gave it a 10 straight out the gate. I mean, after I was finished with it, after the movie was over with, because the movie's like over 2 hours. And
is it? Was it really?
Yeah, it was like, you see what I mean? Bro, like, you didn't even know 2 hours.
I was in there, bro. I was locked in, but because I was laughing, bro. I was laughing from the front to the back, bro. And the choreography, was really well done, bro.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
They made big money. They made big money over the course of the weekend. Like, we talking hundreds, millions of dollars here over the weekend for a rated R movie. And I'm glad that they let Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool stay rated R, because there's no other way for him to be.
No.
And the last time we seen Wolverine, it was rated R, and that's how he's supposed to be. But the movie was highly entertaining. From, like you said, from start to finish. It was 2 hours and 8 minutes of like content, and I was in it. Like, I was just like looking at it, and my girl sitting there with me, like, she was thoroughly entertained, because she's not as into, like, she like MCU movies. Don't get me wrong, she like MCU movies, but not to the level that I am. But she goes to watch them though. Like, it's, she don't have comics or nothing like that. So, but she was like thoroughly entertained. And I know they asked Ryan, like, hey, you think there's gonna be a Deadpool 4? He's like, oh God, no. Like, my wife and kids would divorce me. Like, and I don't have a prenup. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I think this movie was really well done. Yeah, I don't even have a prenup, dog. I don't think I'm gonna do that. You're right. I will say this though, with the amount of trailers that came out, I kind of wish they only gave me one trailer and not two of them, because, and I understand, you're trying to sell the movie, right? You're trying to, put as much butts and seats as possible.
Yeah. Are you talking about as it pertains to Deadpool and Wolverine specifically, or MCU movies?
No. What you know what? I say MCU movies as a whole. Don't give us way too many trailers, because sometimes you give us trailers, you gave us some things that we will thoroughly be surprised about, but it's now in the trailer now. So now when we see it in the movie, it's like, I saw it in the trailer. So, But
right.
But in this movie, though, it did let out a little bit, because, okay, for instance, so X-23, right? X-23 was in the trailer. You know what I mean? So I could have done without her being there. You could have just gave me Deadpool and Wolverine just doing random shit. Now you could have just did that. But
for real. Because there was, you know what I mean? There was like, and that's another thing. There was just like a ton of like different cameos, and I just felt like it just kind of all was, the whole story was so convoluted with jokes and cameos and shocks, and that's why, like, that's how I felt about it at the time. And even now when I think about it, still a little bit, you know what I mean? And so I still give it a high rating. I still think it was good, you know what I mean? I'll give it a 9.
For sure. I mean, by far the best Marvel movie this year.
No doubt.
Period. I mean,
I thought it was the only Marvel movie out this year, to be honest.
Right. I mean, for a minute, yeah. That's what it was, man. But I mean, when you break it down to it, man, like this overall, this is definitely a good movie, man. Like I mean, again, the dog was in the trailer, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, please, the dog tongue hanging out like that for real? And
so, fun fact, the dog has a name. My wife sent it to me.
Okay.
The dog has a name, and the dog's name is Peggy.
Peggy.
And Peggy was named the ugliest dog, Britain's ugliest dog in 2023.
Wow.
And yes, that is his actual tongue hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's a pug, right?
The dog is let me see, a mix of pug and Chinese crested.
Okay.
Peggy had no prior acting experience, but proved to be a natural on set. When she's not filming, she enjoys spending time with her stuffed llama friend and relaxing in her favorite pink robe.
Bet.
Yes.
Now that pink robe got sparkles and stuff on it because
yeah.
Collecting a check
diamond encrusted.
Diamond encrusted out here. You know what I mean?
Facts. You talk about Chinese crested, yo. She about to be jewelry crested, you heard?
Cuban zirconia. What is that?
What is that?
Man,
BBS is
nobody. But man, so next thing we're gonna talk about here is this man here, Robert Downey Jr. Is that was the biggest thing of San Diego Comic-Con, to be honest with you. How did you feel about this reveal though? Like,
yo, bro. So I don't know if like they just love this man or if he just be putting the pressure on him. Like, all right, like you cut me off, but like you gonna fit me back in. Like, what if they applied the pressure on him?
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know. But him specifically being Dr. Doom, I'm down to give it a shot. I like Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
I'm down to give it a shot. I'm not mad about it. And the way he came out, look at that stance.
Yeah.
Look at that stance. He's serious about he's 10 toes down.
Yes, easily.
Dr. Doom, right there. Right there, he's Dr. Doom, bro.
And
right there, he's Dr. Doom, bro.
He said right there.
I believe that man right there. He Dr. Doom, son.
Right there.
I believe him. That's
crazy.
Him.
That's him.
But that would have been, to be honest, the last person I would have expected.
Yeah, I think that's the last person that anybody expected to be, to keep it a buck. But that's some more of that fake. That's some more of that outrage here. So when he took the Matt Doom mask off and it revealed to be Rob Downey Jr., okay, I didn't hear no boos in that crowd like that. Nah. People was like screaming. It was like, yo, this man was standing here in the mask the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And he just did this pro wrestling reveal.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, yeah, he took some notes from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And so now for the people that are upset about this, it's like, yo, how you gonna do this? That's lazy writing and all this other, bull jive and all this stuff. I'm like, because some of those people, I say a great majority of those people don't read. They don't read. And we live in a society where social media
the way you came in just now makes me I know that you can't wait to get this shit off your chest, bro. You came in hot, swinging that pencil and all of that. Go ahead, man.
We live in a society where we got social media at our disposal, right? So with social media at our disposal, our attention spans go whew like that. So to the point that we're forced to do short form content like TikTok and YouTube shorts. Like we try to compete in that form of fashion because people don't have large attention spans. That can translate over to people motherfuckers don't know how to read. Or
for sure.
Not let me rephrase, not knowing how to read. I wouldn't say that, but refusing to read, like to spend $3 to $5 on a comic book or a digital comic and just flip some pages and look at the words on the pages and, get some lore out of this, see what's up, see what's going on in the world. Because if people were reading or people that really is into the MCU, like the way they want to be in the MCU, they would pick up Marvel's What If, where, Doom and Stark switched. Or go ahead. And I just did a video earlier this week on one of those comics where Tony Stark killed Dr. Doom and put on the Doom hood and his whole outfit. And he killed Magneto as well. And that was in Marvel's Exiles number 23. Go check that video out, by the way. So that was 2. Oh! You see that? You saw it. You seen it.
I like that. Yes, sir. Hey, damn, that's crazy. Those are crazy storylines, bro. Those are crazy.
That's just 2 out of the 3. 2. The third one is Infamous Iron Man. Go check that out. All those things got Tony Stark and Dr. Doom intertwined in each other. So for Tony Stark to be Dr. Doom is not far-fetched at all. Also, this ain't the same Tony Stark. Our Tony Stark in the MCU is dead.
He's dead.
This Tony Stark is from a whole nother universe. And say, okay, I'm about to blow your mind real quick.
Yeah, it's already blown, bro. Anything after this is just gonna be icing on the cake.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Stick the comics to the side for a second.
Okay.
You remember, I think it was Age of Ultron, where he wanted to put a suit of armor around the world, and Captain America had a fence to it, but Tony Stark didn't give a damn. Right? Then when Thanos happened, and he came back to Earth, he brought it back up again. He said, "You remember suit of armor around the world? You remember that?" See, Tony is not like, he's not all angelic and all that other stuff. I see
you know
what I'm saying? What if this Tony Stark actually succeeded in putting a suit of armor around the world, but killed Captain America in the process, and he became Victor Von Doom? People out here, come on, man.
Yeah,
I'm just giving what else scenarios.
So is that what because that was my question. Like, what is the outrage? Is it just that they're just like, how are they gonna bring Iron Man in to be Dr. Doom?
Yeah, like Tony Stark being Dr. Doom. Like, this ain't the Tony Stark we wanted.
I find that to be actually the opposite of what I thought would have happened, because I feel like that group of people, you know what I mean, like comic book watchers or comic book readers and shit like that, would defend that shit right away and be like, bro, you guys don't know what you're talking about. Because that I feel like that group of people is very like, get it right. You know what I'm saying? Is very get it right. And I feel like they're critical, and I feel like something like this, and it makes sense, and I know that you're probably, you're better versed than most in comic books. I feel like
most, but I'm intermediate.
But people on your level or above, you just came at me with 3 different storylines where Tony Stark and Von Doom were intertwined. So, but then you get those, maybe it does make sense, because you get those people who watch the movies and they're just like, this is dumb. This is dumb. He's, and they're just ignorant and don't know any better. It's just weird, because usually they get put in their place rather quickly. And but I don't know, man. I think this is going to be good.
It's going to be very good. In my opinion.
I like Robert Downey Jr., man. And I like the way he gets into roles. And I like how he's not always the same person in every role that he plays. You know what I mean? He doesn't, like Ryan Reynolds. You can make the argument that Ryan Reynolds is the same person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in every movie.
Yo, we got somebody from the UK. We got somebody from the UK. What's going on? Man, what's up, plug? Hello for the UK. That's what's up, man. Man, we got the UK out here, bro. We international out here, boy. Okay. Much respect in the UK, man. Much respect.
Yes, much respect.
So, also, this is for the people that never seen Marvel's What If, because if I'm not mistaken, T'Challa was Star-Lord in Marvel's What If, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you had Captain Britain, you had all these other characters, right? So why not Tony Stark be someone else? Why can't he be Victor Von Doom? You know what I mean? So it's like,
well, where is this gonna go? Right? Where is this whole Doctor Doom gonna go, and what's its place inside the MCU? And I think really that's the question, right? Because that's gonna dictate the rest of the movies. I'd assume. I mean, we do have Captain America coming out soon too, so
Civil War.
Maybe after we watch that, we'll have better insight on what could be happening over here.
Well,
how they like to do that.
Yeah, that's true. But I think with Captain America Civil War, Brave New World, it's gonna be more grounded. That's gonna be more like Captain America Winter Soldier, grounded. So I don't think it's gonna go intergalactic or anything of that nature. And we're doing all right. But some plug from the UK, we're doing all right, my boy.
Yes, sir.
And
you don't think it would be flip flop?
Nah, I think they might.
This one would be more grounded. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they got 2 Avengers movies coming out, right? Avengers Doomsday, and then Avengers Secret Wars, right? And then some people was upset about Kang, or whatever. Like, how do we know Kang wouldn't be? They won't tie in the whole why Kang is no longer a factor situation, because I mean, in all intents and purposes, Kang the Conqueror cannot see Dr. Doom.
Nah, no shot.
Can't see Dr. Doom. Like, Dr. Doom specializes in magic, science, and he is super, super, super smart and cunning. Has his own country, for crying out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cross Latveria. You're gonna have some problems.
It's gonna be drama every time. It's gonna be drama. Bro. It's gonna be a misunderstanding.
This man speaks to himself in third person. like, come on, man. Like,
savage, bro.
Like Doom don't like this.
Bro, you refer to yourself in the third person, bro. You were straight up menace.
Right. Johnny Storm, Captain America, same actor. So this is where we go into that, man. I just tell people to relax a little bit, because anytime that particular group of fan base is up in arms about a movie, when they go see the movie, it's dead silence.
Right.
There's no more of that.
You ever wonder why it's not the same reaction when they have a different character play or a different actor play the same character? It's like, you know what I'm saying? But when it's the same actor playing 2 different characters, then they're like, oh, nah, you can't do that.
And bro, you know how they try to create drama, right? So they asked Jonathan Majors, like, how do you feel about them bringing Robert Downey Jr. to be Dr. Doom, man? And he was like, I really did like Kang character. I want to come back and play Kang character. I'm a little hurt.
Okay.
I'm paraphrasing, right? And some people was like, it's one of them situations. I'm like, well, Robert Downey Jr., if I'm not mistaken, that man was blacklisted from Hollywood for a minute. And I mean, he was down bad. And he wasn't doing movies or nothing. Like, he actually had to work himself from the bottom back up again. And then when he got that Marvel, when he got Iron Man, he did not fumble that bag.
Oh, he did not.
He kept it straight and narrow. Like, he signed that contract. I ain't moving the muscle. I'm making this pay.
Yeah.
That's what. And, Jonathan Majors, I mean, be honest with you, when this whole thing popped off, they stuck with him. Until that verdict, and then it's like, whoop, we done with you. Click.
Now that you say all of this, it does seem rather intentional. It does seem rather intentional. It seems like they seem to have a good relationship at this point, and it seems like maybe them going in that direction wouldn't wouldn't hurt, you know, like I think, and on top of that, you're right. And I didn't even think about that, about how he got hemmed up for some shit and you're right. He wasn't doing movies for a hot minute. And, but he's been killing them. And even when he died in Endgame, you know, everybody was like, damn, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's good. So if nothing else, it's good to see him back, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
See, I believe Tony Stark in our timeline dying was. I could think of other ways for it to transpire, but when you saw Iron Man Day 1, he was self-centered. But you saw the progression of Tony Stark up until Endgame, and it's a contrast to what he was Day 1, to the point that he made a selfless act, and he was like, I'm bringing my friends back at the expense of my own life. So it was the right move to make, but
two different sides of the spectrum.
Exactly, it was it was the right move to make, but on the viewer side of things, we didn't like that because we got no more Tony Stark, we got no more Robert Downey Jr., and so now.
But now you do.
Movies just kind of lacking.
Maybe. Now you do. Maybe. Because we don't know. But that would be dope if it was like one of those what ifs kind of situations. And I bust and plug, dude. I definitely agree. I think that it could be dope.
Yes.
I think it could be dope. I like Robert Downey Jr. and I think he does good work here, especially in these types of movies.
Oppenheimer. Man, half the time I forgot it was Robert Downey Jr. that was in Oppenheimer. And I was like, this dude is a hell of an actor. I was like,
he's great, yeah.
He can definitely pull off Dr. Doom. And then who's to say he's the fake Dr. Doom? Who's to say that the real Dr. Doom is somewhere else? Like the Dr. Doom we want, you know?
Right. There's no context here. So we just have to go. We have the imagination to go off of.
Yeah, exactly. And Bust Unplugged said, you know, he went from one metal suit to the other. Man, I just can't wait to see it because. Whew. Oh, also, now again, I encourage you guys to go check out our earlier video this week, Exiles. Tony Stark, go ahead and check that out, man, because the way he set things up in that world, this might be that Tony Stark that be in Avengers Doomsday. That might be that. That might be him. The way that Tony Stark in Exiles was calculating and how he was moving, I was like, wow. And that was just part one. It's a 3-part series. Okay. It's a 3-part series, but
you always put me onto this shit. So I always take your recommendations to heart, man. You always give me solid recommendations.
Yes. I try to put people on, man.
Solid recommendations.
So next thing we're gonna talk about.
When Earthsmack tells y'all to read something, man, read that shit because it is good. It is good.
Oh, also read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. Go ahead and check that out. Yeah. I'm gonna talk about that too at some point next week. But
okay.
But the next segment we're gonna talk about is Deadpool and Wolverine. This time, this is gonna be spoilers, okay? Because the first section was spoiler free. So, you know, just go if you want to step away from the video for a second, put the video on mute for a few minutes. Cool. Do that. All right. So now this is the point in time where we can hit the comments and like, yo, this, you know, remember this and this and this. This is the part where you can go ahead and go in there, balls to the wall. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah. So let's talk about Cassandra Cain, man. Professor Xavier's sister. Man, how did you feel about Cassandra Cain? Even though she was in the trailer, so that's not really a spoiler, but
that motherfucker was a menace, bro. Menace, bro. Crazy. You know, it's crazy though. I expected her character to last a little while longer than that. I guess, like in hindsight, that is the main. Yeah, that is the main antagonist.
I said Cassandra Cain. I mean Cassandra Nova. My bad. Yeah, let me check myself. Cassandra Nova. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I didn't think she was gonna go out like that. because again, she tried to go ahead and reap the powers from Weapon X.
Yes.
Which is the regenerative properties of Deadpool and Wolverine, and she was going to try to get those regenerative powers there. So, it was interesting seeing that though, because to be honest, I didn't know much about Magneto's sister.
Oh, Xavier's
sister. Excuse me, Xavier's sister.
So let me put you on game real quick. Comic book form, right? So what she said in the movie is actually comic accurate. So Cassandra is the twin sister of X-Men founder, telepath Professor X. While in the womb together, Charles recognized her evil presence and killed her, resulting in her stillbirth. Now, her abilities is telepathy, telekinesis, DNA duplication, spontaneous cell regeneration, intangibility, cosmic fire and infernal control, immunity to magic and mimicry, premonition, mind and body exchange, mind control, soul gathering, and dematerialization.
That's OP as fuck, bro. That's OP.
Omega level. She's on the same level as Professor X. Hey, exactly. Buzzer Plug said,
bro, with no hesitation, bro. With no hesitation.
Nah. She was tired of the banter. She was like, you know what? Whoop. Which we're gonna get into that too.
Shut that shit up. That was some Frieza level shit.
Easily. It was said that the Mamundrai that became Cassandra became telepathically entangled within Xavier, granting Cassandra some psionic powers herself, including the ability to exit the womb and create a body with which she sought revenge on Xavier. That's comics. Her first appearance.
Hold on, wait. So did he kill her in the womb or no?
He killed her in the womb, but as far as the Mamundrai, they basically kind of like telepathically connected. So it's kind of confusing, honestly. It's
Omega level shit. I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? But like, that's wild.
Yeah, and that's her first.
And that's within the same storyline.
Yeah, that's in the storyline. New X-Men number 114 came out July 2001. So y'all can go back and check that out. Marvel Unlimited. If you have the app on your phone, you can actually download that and actually subscribe, and you can actually go back and read storylines and comics and stuff like that for that subscription. But yeah, Cassandra Nova is OP, and she played
the shit out of that too. She played the shit out that role, bro. She did a good job. They did a great job with the casting.
She was definitely needed in this movie as a villain because it's Wolverine and Deadpool. So Wolverine and Deadpool got a strong healing factor. You know what I mean? It's like, they can come back from anything. So you can't just have Francis in there, you know, like the first movie,
Right.
You got to have somebody that's OP, and Cassandra Nova is that person. But,
and her character too was not only was she evil, she was like maniacal, and that gave it was a good balance between Wolverine and Deadpool, because they are the yin and yang too, right? Because Wolverine is usually kind of chill, reserved about his business, and Deadpool is extra.
Yeah,
he's extra. So this, I think, was a really good villain to counterpart them.
Yeah,
I think it balanced them well. This synergy there was really dope.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, this motherfucker right. We back. Hey, we back out here. Berta just dropped off the table.
Yes,
but
sir.
I don't care.
Yeah, Berta took flight for that one. Yes,
he took flight for that one, bro. Let me tell you something, man. When this man showed up on screen, dog, listen. If it wasn't for the liquor that was on my table while I was sitting there at that movie theater, I swear, bro, I was about to run. I was about to get up and run, bro. I was like, yo, I can't believe my boy.
Yeah.
Put some respect on Wesley Snipes' name.
It was cool to see him back, man. It was cool to see him be Blade, man. And he was funny because he was doing his thing the whole time. He was back in Blade character. He didn't miss.
Yes.
He didn't miss. Did you? And remember, I think we might have spoke about it when they were in the car and they were going back over to Kane.
Cassandra,
to Cassandra's lair, and he was like, Blade, the one and only Blade. He said the only one there'll ever be.
Yeah.
And Deadpool said, yeah.
He just looked at the screen.
He said, yeah.
But you know what? It's funny though. Irony is crazy because they lost their second director, by the way, in that Blade movie.
Who did?
Blade.
Did they really?
Yes.
They lost the second director now?
Yes. So it's
a wash, bro.
It might be so it's a double-edged sword. So it might be some truth to what Wesley Snipes is saying.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, then that's also another joke because there's another Blade out there. But Wesley Snipes, bruh, see? Yeah. He said I almost fell out. And shout out to Mr. Anti-Idiotic. He said, I really, really want Kitty Pryde to be Tom Holland's Spidey new girlfriend in the MCU. Hey, who knows? Who knows?
Is Tom Holland, did he sign on? Is he gonna stay Spidey?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. If I'm Tom Holland, I'm re-signing. Yeah, he doing that. I think that some people wanted Wolverine, Deadpool, and Spider-Man like as a sequel. You know what I'm saying? Like some people wanted that.
Yo, I don't know what it is, bro, but after that last movie, people really love Andrew Garfield.
You know what? Hold on.
People
that's
really.
That's another soapbox.
I'm not. Yeah, I feel you. What you mean? That's another soapbox. Because like, do you think that was a hype train kind of moment, or do you feel like people really, really, truly feel that Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man?
I'm gonna use one of Blade's famous lines. Motherfuckers still trying to ice skate uphill. That's what's going on right here. That's what's going on right here. Motherfuckers still trying to ice skate uphill because
let it go,
man. Where was this energy when Amazing Spider-Man was out?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like
100%. I agree.
When that man said, you know, I'm weak or something like that. He said something like he said something to downplay himself, and then the others, you know, Tom Holland and Toby was like, no, you good, and then you see Andrew Garfield say, you know, Mary Jane, and you know, you saw that tear come out his eye because he righted some wrongs or whatever. It was like, oh yeah, which honestly, a perfect place for that Amazing Spider-Man.
That was a touching moment, great moment,
exactly. Yeah. So the perfect place for that Amazing Spider-Man would have been in the Venomverse for Sony. That would have been a perfect place because most of the villains that Amazing Spider-Man fought was animalistic or they became part of, you know, or whatever. But still, Fake outrage. That's what that was. That's fake outrage. The next one though, man. Yo, Chef.
Yo.
Yeah, Remy LeBeau.
Yo, so people they really want this Gambit standalone now with Channing Tatum as Gambit.
Really?
Yeah, with Channing Tatum as Gambit, because apparently this was something that was supposed to happen a while ago. Channing Tatum was supposed to be Gambit a while ago, and they axed the movie.
I think they asked the movie a couple times. They're like, no. And then when Fox got, you know, lost all the rights or whatever and went to Disney, definitely hell no. Definitely no.
Yeah, definitely hell no. Exactly. So now that he's here, people are like, okay, so this is the Gambit that we were gonna get.
Yeah.
And people are hype about it. Can I be real?
Yeah.
I didn't believe Channing Tatum, bro. I didn't believe him, bro. Look, I'm not gonna say he did a bad job, bro, but he
didn't actually. The power, put like this: the use of powers that he had, what he did, blowing everybody up.
Yeah,
that's Gambit. I don't like.
Yeah, dope. Yeah, his Gambit is dope. But I'm talking about Channing Tatum as Gambit.
Yeah. Nah.
Right?
Nah.
Cool. I'm not tripping.
I think the Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Who do you think would be perfect?
The person that played Gambit in Wolverine, X-Men Origins. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
What is his name?
Man, you asked me that. Now, give me a second. I'll get the name.
Know.
I'll get the name. Give me a minute. But yeah, to me,
he's fire though. He was good.
He was definitely fire.
He was
X-Men Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Give me a minute. That name sounds familiar, and it's on the tip of my tongue, and I just don't want to mess up the name. So say, Taylor Kish. If I pronounce his last name right.
Yeah,
Taylor Kish.
I mean,
he played a very good Gambit in X-Men Origins Wolverine. I believe that he was Gambit.
They should get Robert Downey Jr. to play Gambit.
Bruh.
He should just play everybody, bro.
Nah, don't do that.
He should play everybody. He should play him.
Do that.
He should play Deadpool, Wolverine. He should play Professor X. No, I'm playing.
Don't do that.
Playing.
Don't do that. But I will say
really,
though,
honestly, as long as it's not Keanu Reeves,
I'm good with that. For Keanu Reeves is unmatched, bro. It's unmatched. It's crazy. So I will say this: in this movie, you saw all these different versions of Wolverine in the beginning, right? But he was looking for Wolverine. So did you see the Wolverine with the one arm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. Those are people that don't read the comics. That is Weapon X Wolverine, or they call it Weapon X as the comic. And he had one arm. He got into a fight with Cyclops. Cyclops lost an eye. Wolverine lost an arm. And that's how he ended up with one hand. But he's definitely one of the most dangerous mutants in the Age of Apocalypse. And Age of Apocalypse.
One arm Wolverine?
The one arm Wolverine. Yep. He's one of the most dangerous ones. So the story with him,
Chris Hemsworth Wolverine.
You
said Chris Hemsworth Wolverine.
Chris Hemsworth Wolverine. Yeah. You saw you saw Calverine. You saw Incredible Hulk, and the brown suited Wolverine, which was awesome to see. And then you saw the comic book accurate Wolverine, which, listen, there's a reason why Sabretooth called that man Runt. This man is 5'3" or less. Right. Like, that's what he is. And now that you saw that, now you don't really want to see that again. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to Gambit. Now that you don't see the full outfit though, tight. But the head sleeve, you can do away with that.
Or make it look better. It just looks like one of those like head socks. You know what I'm saying? It looks, I don't know, it looks cheap.
Yeah, but that's how he looks in the comics though. Like the classic 90s version, he has that head sleeve, but it don't translate well like on screen. So that in essence, it kind of poked fun. It did poke fun at 20th Century Fox, but it also poked fun at some of the diehard comic book readers. It's like, we want it comic book accurate, and now that you saw it on screen, now you can't say shit because now you know it looks terrible. So from the shoulder down, cool. I'm Gucci. But the head sleeve, you could do away with that. I'm Gucci.
Yeah, what do you think if Christian Bale played? What do you think if he hopped over and played Gambit?
Well, they told that raspy voice. Where is she? Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do
that. He'll have the same voice he had in what's it called? The reveal. What's it? The one with the magician? It was him and
Doctor Strange.
No, it's not an MCU movie. The Prestige.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that movie. I have not seen The Prestige, man. I'm with. Look, I like comic book Wolverine short. Yeah, I like short Wolverine too. Like, I ain't gonna hold you like comic book wise, but not like live action. The other one is my boy right here. Yo. When this man came on screen, I'm gonna tell you, in the theater, everybody was like, "Oh, we got Cap! Cap is back!" And then he said, I forgot what he said to Pyro, but he did cuss, and that's not Captain America. And then because Deadpool was like, wait, what?
He said he doesn't cuss. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Turns out it's Human Torch.
Exactly. And I was like, I geeked. I ain't gonna hold you. I geeked out.
Mm-hmm.
I geeked out. Because he was Human Torch first. That's what he was. Yep. He was Human Torch first. So I do like the dialogue now.
And that shit, they made that shit look fire too. They made that shit. All the CGI in this was top tier, bro.
Yes, I want to see this
top
movie
tier.
Yeah. Yes, I want to see it again for sure. Like
I'm not a 2-time movie watching type of guy, bro.
Yeah, but I am, man. Like if it's good enough, I'm gonna go back and see it. And Deadpool and Wolverine is worth that watch again because now you got to look for the Easter eggs. Now you got to. You got to dissect it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
And I think the most serious tone was, you don't know what happened with Wolverine in his timeline. You get an idea, right? Like he went out to go booze. He came back, and pretty much the X-Men are dead at this point. So the Sentinels came, and the humans came, and they pretty much took out the mutants. And then he went into a full-blown berserker rage, and everybody around him was pretty much slaughtered, whether you was mutant or you was human. That's why he's so angry, right? But that dialogue he had with Wade in that car, and he stopped, and he was like, "You messed up with a goddamn stripper, and you know one of God's only jokes that you can't die." And I was like, yo, yeah, that's one of the only times that he got Wade to stop talking. Wade was pissed. He's like, I'm gonna fight you now.
You know what this means. You know what this means.
I'm a serve. Right. He was like,
we gotta throw hands, which was a dope ass scene, bro.
Yeah,
that shit was cool as fuck. Because both of them got their regenerative abilities.
Yes.
So they were just going in, and they were getting like some pretty severe injuries, bro. Like critical injuries, bro. They were just going in until they just fell asleep, man.
Yeah, and Wade was wrapped up in the seatbelt. Both of them. That man was cocooned in the seatbelt, man. I was like, come on, bro. Was funny. But I love that dialogue between those two, and Wade just trying to be a hero. Now, I mean, this one scene that I felt like that wasn't really needed, but I understand it's a plot device. Him going to see Happy Hogan, trying to join the Avengers, and which in the comics he has joined the Avengers, the Uncanny Avengers, actually, where Captain America's the lead. But I think with this movie, man, like the dialogue between those two, and then they got the happy ending, right? If they don't make any other Deadpool movie, I'm satisfied. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because they got it done. Yeah. Say they messed up that car. They killed that car.
That car got the business, bro.
Like the first stabbing, that was death. If you was a regular person.
Oh yeah, bro. What was it? They was putting the claws through the ribs and shit and pulling it through the seat.
Yeah, pulling it through the seat. That man got stabbed in the junk, man. Several times.
Yeah. Repeatedly.
It's like, oh my god.
That's some serious trauma, if nothing else, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe you can regenerate, but you had to watch that happen. That's
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it'll come back, but you're gonna remember it happened forever.
You're gonna definitely remember that. But it's I was hoping Cyclops was gonna be in it, to be honest with you. Like some kind of alternative version.
Yeah, I was hoping I would see more X-Men in it. But again, if you think of it like as a catalyst, like, hey, we're gonna use Deadpool as a device to, bring the rest of these storylines together, and it'll be fun. You know what I mean? It'll be funny, but this will be like a one-off, kind of like this will be the end of it. From here on out, it'll just be, serious or whatever direction they want to go in.
I mean, it was a well done movie, honestly. So if they decide to do a sequel, but you know what? Okay, let's backtrack to the beginning of the movie. where it was in the TVA, and because Wade was hired by the TVA, because Wolverine was the anchor in that time. But
oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, and Deadpool thought he was, but he wasn't. But he did see a scene where Thor was crying and he was holding.
Yeah. I was just gonna bring it up.
He was like, "Yo,
Thor cries for me."
He's like, "What happened?
What happened? Yeah, why is Thor crying?
Like,
why is he holding me?"
Like, Deadpool actually dying? Like, what is happening here?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that's foreshadowing. Maybe that's part of Secret Wars.
Yeah, they did hint to Secret Wars. Yeah,
because Secret Wars is not exactly like public knowledge. Like, I don't think anybody was hurt during that time period. So now that you don't have like innocent bystanders or anything like that, you Gucci to go, balls to the wall and do whatever. So
right. And also at the end there was like a tease of there being new threats, kind of like from the remnants of Weapon X. So and it was really vague. They didn't go into anything. It was at the very end of the movie, but again, that's going to set up something in the future, I'm sure.
Oh, you mean like with the TVA?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, because
there's like little remnants of the Weapon X after Deadpool and Wolverine destroyed it that is supposed to like cause some kind of new threat. Maybe that's what it alluded to anyway.
You know what? To be honest with you, man, I'm glad they didn't put Loki in this. But if they had Loki in this, I wouldn't have been mad at that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad at that.
I wouldn't have been mad at that. But I'm like, okay, because that's low hanging fruit. I was like, But he's, he's Yggdrasil now, so he's the tree,
right?
So that would have been dope to actually kind of see, though. But but either way, that's our segment, right? So we got to go into one of our viewers' favorite segments, and that is our top 10. Boy, is our top 10 out here, and this is our top 10 Dreamcast games. Ladies and gentlemen, so how do you feel about this list?
So it's crazy because I really love the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast is probably one of my favorite consoles, and I know it's like a novelty console because they made one and it was discontinued, but to me, the quality of titles that came out for the Dreamcast, when you look at like one for ones, like these came out with nothing but bangers, bro.
Yes, sir.
The Dreamcast had nothing but bangers. And from what I thought, right, this is like Sega's new baby. This is the Sega Genesis. The Sega Saturn didn't do well. It was a really awesome console, and I mean it was very much more powerful than anything else out at the time, but it was expensive and people weren't buying it. You know what I mean? So the Dreamcast, I think, really filled that void of what it could have been, and they just had a whole bunch of shit in the barrel ready to go because they had some bangers that came out for the Dreamcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it took a minute. What about you?
Man, I am a Sega head. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm never try to hide that. My favorite console is the Sega Genesis, and I would say a very, very close second. Now that I went through the laundry list of games that was for the Dreamcast and the stuff that I have played, I would definitely say is a close second. That Sega Dreamcast is because it is the last console and Sega console, and it's the last Sega console that had Sonic the Hedgehog that was for only Sega. So it's like
exclusive,
right? It was definitely on that tip. So, and Falco is correct. He's a Dreamcast is legendary to this day, still ahead of his time. I feel salty, and the reason I feel that way is because Tom Kalinske was the figurehead in introducing the Sega Genesis to the masses. Like he was in charge of like the marketing and everything else as far as Sega is concerned. Sega does what Nintendo don't, all that stuff, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
that's drippy. I like that.
That was a little impatient.
Nintendo don't.
Yeah. You know that slogan. Bar. You know that slogan.
Yeah, that's a bar.
And then on top of all that, when Sega Saturn came out, it was super expensive, right? Not like Neo Geo expensive, but it was the most expensive console, and it was the most powerful console. But it was very difficult for gaming developers to make games for the Sega Saturn. And when PlayStation came out, it's like, hey, here's a PS1. Might not be as powerful as the Sega Saturn, but it's cheaper. And you got all these games. And so that sent Sega Japan into frenzy. They let go of Tom Kalinske. And then they hired Bernard Stolar. And then they pushed forward Dreamcast and all that stuff. But on plus, I still got the Sega Mega Drive. Whoa, I got that too.
What is it? What is that?
Oh no! Yeah, well, he meant to say Sega Mega Drive. That's what he meant to say. It was just misspelled. That's all. Yeah. Sega Mega Drive.
The Mega Drive. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, then when Dreamcast came out, it was the first to have like internet capability.
Yes, that was going to be my next point. This is the first one that you can plug your Ethernet cable up to your Dreamcast and play, which is probably one of the main reasons why one of the games on this list are on this list.
Word. I got you. So let's get started on this list, man, because I was talking shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I was talking shit before this.
You was talking shit? Yeah, you was too. You was. You're like, man, this is gonna mess you up.
I said, this is about to bust your ass. No Diddy.
Yeah. That's what you said. No Diddy. I like that.
Man, let's go, man. So how about you? You start with your number 10, man, and we get it.
All right. All right. At number 10, I got Metropolis Street Racer.
Oh, the man came out of the gate. He came
out the gate swinging. Metropolis Street Racer was the Dreamcast sim racer. And it was, at that time, as detailed as you're going to get out of a racer and the Dreamcast. And I've always had fun with them. Like we were talking about, like a couple weeks ago, we did the PSX, the original PlayStation. Right. And I was talking about Gran Turismo and how that was just my oh man, look at that, bro. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
I see you.
Look at the body roll on the car, bro. I did love body roll on the car going. Yeah, man. This was top-notch racing at that time.
I get you. I feel you on that.
Mm-hmm. So, and you had a good amount of cars to choose from too.
Yeah, you did. And then it was 2000. No, this came out in 9/9/1999.
Bro, that's crazy.
Iconic. Dreamcast did 9/9/1999. Buzz on Plus said, I still play Sonic to this day. Gentlemen in the skyline here. Yep, he said, yep, modem on board, VMUs and God tier console. Definitely so.
Yes.
They say hate everyone. But so you want to know my number 10, bro, my boy?
Yes, tell me. I want to know what it is.
My number 10 is actually a racing game. It is Sega Rally 2.
Oh, that's a different type. That's definitely a different type of racing game, but that shit is man.
Yes, sir.
I forgot all about that.
This game was fun as hell, man. Fun as all get out.
I forgot all about that one.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy though, man. That one, I had a lot of fun with this because it was arcadey, right? It felt like an arcade game. But most Dreamcast games was like that too. But Sega Rally 2 was definitely on the money there.
That's not like the sim that you're going to be looking for, but if you want like that high pace action kind of racing game, this was definitely it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely. So, what is your number 9?
At number 9, I have Crazy Taxi.
Woo! That's your number 9, though?
And number 9, I got 9? Crazy Taxi. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's your number 9. Man.
That's my number 9.
Crazy Taxi, number 9, bro. I can't wait to see what you got higher than that. Whoa,
bro! I mean, this game too is like the concept is super simple.
Yeah,
but you just had. I feel like you just had content for days. Like you never really got bored of this game.
Yeah, no, not at all. I don't think you.
Hey, Butts Unplugged, man. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, bro. I appreciate it. It definitely big time.
Hey man, shout out to Buzz Unplugged from the UK, man. This man was from the UK. Got an international listener, man. I am super happy about it.
Over the moon, man. Thank you.
Yes, over the moon. Hey, Crazy Taxi was dope. I mean, they had the music and they had legit soundtrack, like well-known artists and stuff. So it was actually really, really dope. That's one of my girl's favorite games, bro. Anytime we go to a barcade, she make a beeline for Crazy Taxi. I was like, all right,
okay, yeah. I don't, and also to be fair, I feel like similarly to other times in the past, this list to me, all of these games are on the same tier. Putting these, you guys don't understand the pressure that I feel like I'm under having to put these in order from 10 to 1. It's almost impossible. But anyways, Crazy Taxi is definitely
oh
shit. Crazy Taxi is what I got at number 9.
Okay, so my number 9, man. My number 9, I got you. Out Trigger is my number 9.
Okay.
Out Trigger is my number 9.
Really?
So, Tell me you play Out Trigger, man. This is like, I feel like this was the first hero shooter before there was hero shooters. All right, and you can play with your friends, bro. Like, come on, man. This game was tight.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I just never busted this out and played it with my friends, but I feel like I didn't particularly like this game.
What? But you never played with your friends though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like from what that is.
Hold on, stop the music right quick. I gotta stop the music right quick. Hold on.
Hey,
hold on. Shout out to the UK right here, man. Shout out to the UK out here, boy.
Yeah,
subscribe, man.
It's a fish. It's a fish.
That's what I'm talking about.
We earned it.
We earned it, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. We're very, very appreciative.
Yes, but yeah, which is
understatement. Yeah, man. You're right. I never played it with my friends, so I missed that dynamic. But I don't know. Like this was like it's like one of those whatever kind of games. I would have rather played Doom or Quake than played this.
Okay. I think now now Doom, Quake, Unreal Tournament. Yeah, I get that. But this right here, man, bro, you got to play this with your friends. This is the meat and potatoes. That was the meat and potatoes of that.
I could tell, like, if you're playing this with your friends, that this shit would be fun as hell. I could tell, like, right now, playing it with your friends would be fun as hell.
Yes, sir, man. So, what you got is your number 8.
And number 8, I got DOA 2.
Oh, man, you got it at your number 8. Oh, good. You got it at your number 8, man. What kind of man?
This is, I'm telling you, all 10 of them are on the same level, bro. DOA 2, I don't know what it was, right? Because let's face it, there's been a ton of 3D fighters that have been out there, right?
Yeah.
What made this one different? I don't know. I don't know, but I do think a part of it is, like the dynamic stages and being able to knock people. I mean, I'm not sure if that was a thing prior to this.
Yeah.
Prior to DOA
itself? I think it's the first. It's the first.
Yeah, I think DOA was the first one to have. Yeah, so I thought that was fire. Bloody Roar didn't have it.
Well, I think they did, but not to the level of Dead or Alive though. Like DOA didn't have that. Like, I mean, DOA was the first to do that, at least to me, because of DOA 2, I stepped away from Tekken.
Yeah,
but you know what? I digress. We gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah. Okay. What you got at number 7?
All right. So what I got at my
number 8.
Yeah, my number 8. What I got as my number 8 is Power Stone 2. At number 8? At number 8, bro. You're gonna see what's up. You're gonna see what's higher than that. You're gonna see what's higher.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're gonna see what's higher than that.
Tell you. Oh man, Power Stone.
Power Stone 2, man. That's my number 8.
This was the answer to Super Smash Brothers, in my opinion. This was a perfect answer to Super Smash Brothers. This game has a very, very, very special place in my heart.
And I don't think it's ever been duplicated either. I don't think it's ever been duplicated. To be a full buck with you, I don't think there's like a remaster or anything of that nature. But Power Stone, Power Stone was definitely that was definitely the bee's knees, man. I ain't gonna hold you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Power Stone 2 was my jam. I mean, they need to come back and make it. If they make, I will say you right there. If they come back and make a Power Stone 3 with the amount of characters they can create their own characters, right? Smash Bros might be in some trouble.
Oh yeah, that'd be a mash hit, bro. Put that on Steam.
Yes.
Put that on Game Pass.
Yes.
Lord have mercy, bro.
Yes. Indeed, man. So what is you on number 7 now, right? So what's your number 7?
Number 7, I got Jet Set Radio.
Ooh.
I got Jet Set Radio at number 7.
Jet Set Radio. Bro, now, I don't know. I don't know what it is, dog.
You knew it.
That's my number 7 too, dog.
Is it really?
That's my number 7.
Let's go. It happens every week, bro. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be one of them, bro.
Yeah,
You got okay. So like, it's I'm a city kid, bro.
Yeah,
I live in the country now, but I'm a city kid, and so when you have me sold at Graffiti, you had me sold at skating in a metropolis. I was sold on this game. I love this game. And not for nothing. This was my game I played when I just wanted to chill out.
Yeah.
It was this one in Crazy Taxi. Yeah, it was this one in Crazy Taxi. Mm-hmm. Because it's vibrant too, and the animation is dope.
Indeed, man. Jet Set Radio. And you know, that DJ, man, he be out here scratching. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the music was fire, bro. The music was fire.
Yeah, indeed, man. Jet Grind. I think it was called Jet Grind Radio on Dreamcast, but there was a Jet Set Radio Future for original Xbox.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man. But yeah, I'm with you 100%. Yeah, Jet Grind Radio deserves to be on the list for sure. But now that we both got number 7, right?
I got a twofer.
We got a two. Yeah, what's your number 6? Right? Yeah.
Okay. So my number 6 is Soul Calibur.
Okay.
Soul Calibur is my number 6.
Soul Calibur. Okay, Soul Calibur.
If you go back to my lists, very rarely will you find a fighting game on any of my lists, right? Don't get me wrong. I like fighting games, but typically speaking, they're like not my favorite. I like super story rich games. Not that they don't have their own lore, but anyways, Soul Calibur. Notice this is my second one on this list already.
Yes,
Soul Calibur was my shit, bro. The characters in Soul Calibur are so dope. Like in that time, these were like the coolest, most thought out looking characters that I had ever seen in a video game, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, their costumes, the art is fire, bro. Yoshimitsu, bro.
Dope. Man, I was Kill It. I was a Kill It player, man. I was a Kill It player.
Kill It?
Yeah, and Taki. Kill It and Taki. Ironically, they're fighting each other right now. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was a Kill It and Taki fan for sure. But Soul Calibur, yes. Yeah, I feel you on that. Respect for that like, to be on the list.
They're just original characters, bro, and they're just, I don't know. I just think that they were just super, super highly thought out. You know what I mean? So this one was one that definitely got mad respect from me.
Okay. So for me, my number 6 is actually Dead or Alive 2, man. You know, it is actually Dead or Alive 2, bro.
Okay.
That is my number 6, man.
You're just like 3 picks after mine? Two or three?
Yeah, I had to put Dead or Alive 2 a little bit higher because I ended a lot of careers in Dead or Alive 2, man. I know.
Oh, so you got stripes in Dead or Alive 2.
I got stripes. I got stripes out here in DOA 2. I put some people down. You know what I'm saying? Like I put them down. You know what I'm saying? I was frustrating them because I mean, at one point, okay, for one, this game is gorgeous. All right, say it for it to be on Dreamcast, right? You had fully destructible environments, like you said. It was points where you can keep knocking people down, something, and it felt like a real fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you fall somebody off a cliff and you fall, and you keep fighting. That's how it felt. And I was like, Tekken wasn't giving me that because you was hitting people up against the wall, but it wasn't going through the wall.
So and you weren't going into a completely new stage.
Right. You weren't doing that either. You know? So I was like, so after Tekken 3, I was on DOA heavy. Like I got off of Tekken for a hot minute. Tekken 7 is when I came back.
Yeah, wow.
So that lets you know how big that gap was.
That's something. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
DOA 2 is the one that brought you there. DOA 2 is what you just pride yourself in putting the claws on people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hear you.
You know, most specifically my cousin. Like
Hey. I feel that, bro.
I
feel that's a different kind of pride right there.
Yeah,
when you retire your cousin in a video game, bro.
I frustrated that man so bad, bro. Like he was pissed. He wanted to fight. He wanted to fight.
That's what these things do to you sometimes.
He was huffing and puffing, man, because you know I always try to find a reversal. I practice the reversals. I practice those, and then I kind of knew what combo he was gonna pop off, and like he might get pop 2 hits on me. Then I'm like, oh, low, got you, clack, and I'm like through the wall. And Jan Lee was my guy.
Jan Lee is a problem.
Yes, sir.
I forgot about Jan Lee. Jan Lee is a beast.
Jan Lee was my guy, man. But we in top 5, bro. Top five. What we doing?
All right.
What's your number 5?
At number 5, I got Sonic Adventures 2.
Whoa, hold up. Damn.
It's at 5. Oh, you got it at 5 too?
No. Ain't no way. You had it at number 5, bro.
Yeah.
Dang. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Number 5, bro. Come on, man.
Sonic, look, to me, Sonic will never be Mario. Okay? Personally, Sonic will never be Mario. But This was the closest to me that Sonic has ever given Mario a run for its money. Bro, I got some. First of all, how is nobody gonna say nothing to Earthsmack about putting Power Stone at like number 15, bro?
But after I give you my 5, he will fully understand. He will fully understand. But this right here, dog.
Yes,
judging you, bro.
At least it's in the 5, though. Damn. And might I say, they're all on the same level.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that over again till I die.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. What you got at number 5?
My number 5 is actually Crazy Taxi. That is my number 5.
Number 5 is Crazy Taxi.
My number 5 is Crazy Taxi for sure.
It's a unique game. It's unique.
Yes, and it was Dreamcast only for a hot minute until they stopped selling consoles, and then they transitioned over. But yeah, Crazy Taxi was my number 5. I you know what? Since you had Crazy Taxi number 5, I'm gonna give you my number 4 though.
What's that?
My number 4 is Shenmue 2. Shenmue, boy. Shenmue. My number 2, man. Shenmue's my number 2, dog. Come on now.
You said yes. You said that's your number 4?
That's my number 4.
Come.
That's my number 4, man.
Bro. All right. You got to put some respect on that shit, bro.
I get it. I get it.
You got to put some respect on that shit.
Hey, CC, dude's with me.
My heart.
I agree with that.
Yeah, what Crazy Taxi?
Should be number 5.
Power Stone should be top 5, bro. Power Stone 2 should be top 5.
But I got something that's better than that, though, man.
Okay.
The amount of things that and matter of fact, shout out to the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, go ahead and join it because I'm gonna go through at least one of the Discord subscribers list because he has a list as well. But go ahead. But yeah, Shenmue, bro. Shenmue 2. I was working on the docks day and night, bro, earning that check, boy.
Too, bro. I was jobbing, bro. You motherfuckers is talking about what's it called? Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
Get out my face.
Yeah. Nah, get
out my face, Shenmue.
He was out here doing Shenmue stuff, bro. That's what we was doing out here. We was out here trying to get revenge and trying to figure out those puzzles, which was in your own house. One of those puzzles in your own house, which is crazy. But
number 4, bro.
Yeah. What's your number 4?
At number 4, I got NFL 2K1.
NFL. Oh,
I got 2K1 because this is the first one where you could play with your friends online.
Yeah, true.
This was the first one. In all actuality, 2K2 is probably the better game at between 2K1 and 2K2. 2K2 is probably the better game, but also I see 2K1 because 2K1 made the most improvement after the game before.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In 2K, it was very base. When 2K1 came out, it was like they had improved every single piece of the game, and 2K2 made minor improvements off of this new blueprint. So I had to put some respect on 2K1's name and put that in there instead of 2K2.
Yeah, I understand. 2K1 is definitely ahead of its time, and honestly and truly, 2K put Madden on his ass. Like it put Madden on notice.
It did, and it outsold Madden. And when 2K2 came out, it outsold Madden, and that's when Madden was like, "Oh, nah. NFL, we gonna need to sign that license, cause I needs that now."
Hand it over.
Hand it over.
hand it over. But yeah, NFL 2K series, and that goes on to NFL ESPN NFL 2K5. So you know, which is the GOAT football game out here. You know what I'm saying? My number 3, and I'm switch swapping this 2 and 3, but I got my reasons. My number 3 is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes. My boy, that is my jam. I have it down the hallway on, you guessed it, on the Dreamcast. I got that bitch. I got it. And I'm gonna get it again when the remaster comes out. So I ain't even nah. Cause I'm trying to play people online, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see something. Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, man, is one of the greatest fighting games ever. Yeah. Yes, it is unbalanced. Who gives a damn? It got I'm gonna take you for a ride. That's it. That's all you need. That soundtrack alone, bro. That soundtrack alone to do so much damage. To embarrass your friends on this mindless fun for a fight.
It is mindless fun, and it's great. It's fun too to have 3 characters. You know what I mean? To be able to just really prolong that fight and really bring it down to like the skin of the teeth.
Yes,
and run it in. Bro. I love that. That game was fire. That definitely belongs in the top 5.
For sure, man. For sure. And this is one of the GOATs. And I'm not even gonna. I ain't gonna hold you. This is one of the GOATs. But what else you got? What's your number 3?
At number 3, I got Power Stone 2.
Figured you.
At number 3, I got Power Stone 2 because again, Power Stone 2 is like me personally. I spent mad time. You talking about with the cousins, all of my friends from the neighborhood, bro. This was our bragging rights game. This was the game that was like, oh yeah, but your Power Stone game is garbage.
Yeah.
And this was the game that we used to talk shit to each other. And like,
get them gems, bro. Get them gems.
Get them gems, bro. And that's exactly what this game is, bro. Yeah. It's a gem. Yeah. It's a gem. I love this game, bro. So
this is a really good party game too, honestly, man. This is a good game to play with the family and stuff like that. So that what makes this really, really what Dude said. Great party game to this day.
That's exactly how I played this. I can't tell you a time that I've ever played this by myself. Ever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can play it by yourself, but it won't be as fun.
I'm sure it ain't the same.
Nah, this and Fusion Frenzy for the original Xbox. See, I just put out a gem just now. I put out another.
Yeah, you did. You just put out
but
Fusion Frenzy.
This.
Damn, I forgot about Fusion Frenzy. But I still got fire. I still got fire though. I'm good.
Okay.
But that Fusion Frenzy was fire.
Okay. All right. So for my number 2, I told you I was flip-flopping. It's Capcom versus SNK2 for the Dreamcast.
That's funny because I was gonna say why not that. I didn't just in case it was still on here, but I was gonna say why not Marvel or Capcom versus SNK.
Oh yeah, Capcom versus SNK2 is my jam. I'm not ashamed to tell you that is, to me, that is the GOAT right there, man.
All time.
Because you had, as far as fighting games is concerned, man, because anytime I seen this thing in play in the arcades or whatever the case may be, bro, listen, boy, let me tell you, Falco is a man of culture, boy. I'm telling you, that London stage music clears. Yeah. This ain't true love we making. See, boy, that thing was buffing, boy. Man, listen. I don't know who it was that be making these fighting game soundtracks from like the 2000s, bro. But they been cooking. They been in the lab. They been flambeing, sauteing, grilling. They been doing all kinds of
broiling, all of that.
All that, bro. They were serving you up, bro. Like, hey, here you go. Get this.
Yeah.
Eat that music right there, my boy. Eat that music
that's
right
a fire
there.
game, and I definitely prefer this one over Marvel vs. Capcom also.
Man, that London stage, man. Every time I'm on that London stage, I just sit down, put the controller down. I was like, let me jam right quick. To go further into this, I'm sorry, I'm on a tangent. I gotta let them know the greatness of this shit. If you never played Capcom vs. SNK 2, you got to. You got your best SNK fighters, and you got your best Capcom fighters, and you got every power gauge from each company. You got 6 total. So whatever play style that you want to play as, it fits you right here. You know what I'm saying? So it was no excuses. And if you had a boss, they was taking more damage than the average fighter. So
right, balance.
Yeah, there was a little bit of balance there. You know what I'm saying? So I absolutely love this game. I played this game religiously. Probably more than I played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to be a whole 100. But loved it.
Fair.
Absolutely loved it, man. Love this game to the day is long. What's your number 2?
At number 2, I got Ready to Rumble. At number 2, Ready to Rumble.
Oh, might
be the greatest boxing game that's ever been released, bro.
Women like
arcade style boxing.
Okay.
No, like arcade style. No, not better than Fight Night. Fight Night is definitely the greatest. But this, okay. I always had a hard time with which one I enjoyed more.
Okay.
One is not a Dreamcast game, but NBA Street and Ready to Rumble were 2 games to me that I could never decide which one I liked more.
Yeah.
I can't, bro. I beat this game with every single character. All of them.
Wasn't this one had Michael Jackson, or was it Ready to Rumble 2?
I don't ever remember Michael Jackson being in there.
I think Michael Jackson was in one of these things. I want to say he was, if I ain't mistaken.
I don't remember that.
I had my favorite character. I forgot his name, but I had a Latino cat, and I was busting heads with him, bro.
Busting ass with the hell yeah.
I was getting the rumble letters, and I was going down, boy. I was laying them out,
going in, bro,
going in. Man, but I want to say Michael Jackson is in this one, but because you had some obscure characters, and because Midway was cooking too, they made games really fun. See, Falcon confirmed it. Yeah, I think he was a special character. MJ. Yep. Michael Jackson. I'm gonna see if I can actually find it. Michael Jackson. Let me see. Michael Jackson, Ready to Rumble. Yep, that's what. Let me see. Where he at? Yep, there you go. That's my boy right there. There you go. Now, granted, this is PlayStation here. Yep.
Oh, look at that overhand right.
Hey,
overhand.
Mike doing it. Bop. Let's go. So they,
that's wild disrespectful, son. That's wild disrespectful. Wow.
He styled on him, man. He
fast than a motherfucker. Oh man,
easily.
This is such a great game. That's such a great game.
Great game, man. Great game. My number 1 is Sonic Adventure 2, bro. That is my number 1. Why? Because it belongs there, man. Okay, it belongs there. Because Sonic Adventure 1 was great, bro. It was absolutely stunning. You know what I'm saying? But when 2 came out though, man, 2 was on some other stuff, bro. Like 2 was on point. Two was definitely on point, especially like Shadow and all that other stuff. Fast pace.
Yeah,
loved it. Loved it. Sonic Adventure
Fire
2.
game.
Yeah, is my number 2 for sure. You know, you kind of killed my number 1 because you had Sonic Adventure 2 down. When you had him, what was your rank for Sonic Adventure
number
2?
5? Number 5.
Got it.
Well, at number 1, I got Shenmue 2. So
you lying.
If there's any consolation there,
you lying.
At number 1, I got Shenmue 2.
Okay.
Shenmue 2 to me was the deepest game, and these are the kind of games I like. I like deep immersion games. And Shenmue 2 checked every single box, down from the mini games to the fighting mechanics. You got a little bit of everything in this game, and the fact that your choices, dictate the outcome of the game and what happens next in the game was crazy to me. This to me was like the gold standard of video games at that time.
That's what's up, man. And you know what? To be honest with you, you're absolutely correct. Like, Shenmue is a very deep game, and this is probably one of the most immersive games I've ever played. And I played Final Fantasy VII. That's an RPG, and I was into it. But to play Shenmue and do actual jobs, like doing a 9-to-5, like doing hours and earning money so you can go pay for certain things over here, it's at the same time trying to solve this little case and getting into it with people across, in town and all that stuff. So that
building relationships,
right? It was different by a country mile, So
it was just dynamic. It had a whole lot of, like I said, it had a whole lot of different parts to it. It was fun for a lot of different reasons.
Yeah.
And for those reasons, it belongs there.
It belongs there. Sure. It belongs there, man. And that there's no bones about that, man. But not bad list.
Deuce, appreciate you as always, man. Thank you for hanging out with us.
For sure, man. Hey, and again, like, shout out to Bust Unplugged, that the UK, our brand new UK subscriber, dog. Like, we got some. We have somebody from the UK listening at 12:30 or so in the morning of midnight. Just sitting there vibing.
This was a big show.
For sure, man. Much love and respect to all the listeners out there. Oh, whoa, wait. Our Discord, man. The Discord. So, Discord list, right? So this is from Mark Scott. His list.
Oh, yeah.
His list is, and I want to say this is from top to bottom, but don't quote me on this. So he might have to correct me. So
no, he said in that order, 10 to 1 from top to bottom.
Oh, is it? Oh, bet. Okay, yeah. I see it. So, you know what? Let's get the ball rolling here, man. Hold on for a second.
Yeah.
Let me see a momentum. Put that over here real quick. I got that list. For him. It is House of the Dead 2 is his number 10. And
good game. That's a good game. That's a fire game.
Very, very good game. House of the Dead 2 is his number 10. Crazy Taxi is number 9. NFL 2K1 is number 8. Wait. So you saw the Crazy Taxi at number 9. What?
I put Crazy Taxi at number 9.
I know. Me, okay. You know what? That's a Discord conversation. Okay. If you want to be part of that conversation, to the listeners out there, go to the Discord and join the Discord. All right, that's what we're here to say.
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi at number 9. NFL 2K1 number 8. Power Stone 2 is number 7. Now he said rival schools, but it's actually rival schools too, and it's actually Project Justice. So that I'm gonna be honest with you, that was on my list.
It was at one point.
It was at one point. It was on my list, and for those that are not familiar with Project Justice, man, we got to introduce you just a little bit to it, just a little bit, because this right here, this was that heat, man. This was better than actual rival schools for PlayStation, A New Fate. Like this was really, really good, and you could tag in and out. It was great. It was great.
Oh, I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Now I remember.
Yeah, so that was it for us. Now, back to his list. His list is pulling back up. Sonic Adventures 1.
The first one with beautiful game. Beautiful game.
Was that the whale? Was a dolphin or a whale? He was running from
whale.
It was a whale. Yeah. So Sonic Adventures 1. Ready to Rumble. Soul Calibur is number 3. NBA 2K1 is his number 2. And Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is his number 1.
Yeah.
Not a bad list. But we're going to discuss in that Discord about Crazy Taxi being at number 9, though.
His list and my list are pretty similar.
Yeah. You know what's not on anybody's list, though? Mine, yours, or his?
Fusion Frenzy?
Nah, but that's Xbox. But Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Oh, that was on my list.
That was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was too. I don't feel bad.
That was on my list.
I don't feel bad at all, man. I don't feel, but not a bad list, man. But ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for today. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Again, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell for all the Geekdom goodness. And tune in tomorrow because there will be a video posted tomorrow, and there will be a comic book one, and it will be about Moon Knight because I actually did a poll in the YouTube community channel. Do they want some coverage on Moon Knight? And the answer is yes. So there is some Moon Knight coverage tomorrow about Moon. Yeah. As far as the comic, it's Moon Knight number 0, Fist of Khonshu, and number 1 will be coming out in October. Nice. And go ahead and check that out. But you got anything else for the listeners out there, Boogie?
Yeah, man. If you got hate in your heart, bro, let that go. Let that go. That it doesn't need to become anybody else's problem. That's something that you need to deal with on your own. There's people out here trying to live their lives, bro, and they just want to do the same thing that you're trying to do. So if you got hate in your heart, just put the shoe on the other foot for a little bit and think about it, man. And yeah, that's all I got to say for this week. But
wow, that was profound right there, man. I was like,
yeah, I know. Usually I do something a little funny at the end, but it's in my heart. It's been a crazy last 60 days. You know what I mean? And it's just like, let that go, bro. Let that go. Live your life. Be happy. I 100% support that. At the same time,
yeah.
Let people be great, man. Let people live their life, man.
For sure.
That's all I got this week.
For sure, man. So
till next week.
Peace.